Okay, and there's a trick that I want to teach you about binding off in the middle of the row, which will save you a lot of mistakes going forward. When you're binding off in the middle of the row, you have to count things in a slightly different way to really get a good grasp of what you're doing. So when we're binding off one stitch, we're actually knitting 2 stitches first to bind off the first one. There's our first bound off stitch. So then we'll count bind off 2, bind off 3, and bind off 4. Now, when we bound off that 4th stitch, remember we had a first knit stitch to create the first bind off. So you have to remember that that last stitch remaining is not part of the bind off if you count it the way I counted. And that way you count it as the first stitch of the next set of instructions, which said to knit 4. So that's your knit 1, then knit 2, 3, and 4.